Hey guys, a quick little intro before we get into the video. I just want to come on here and say that Lauren, aka Eddie's Gun 91, has started a GoFundMe for a triple amputee future aspiring event rider, and honestly, her story is just so inspirational. I'm gonna have it linked down below to this GoFundMe page. We're trying to get her some new saddles, new equipment, and help her pay off anything she needs to pay off. Just really try to make her dreams come true, so I will link the GoFundMe down below. Anything helps, you guys. It really means a lot to both Lauren and I. And if you guys can't donate, just please share it so that way more people can see it and we can get the message out there, because we'd really like to make all of her dreams come true and, help her meet her goals and become the first ever triple amputee event rider. So thank you guys so much for checking that out and enjoy the video.
All right, well, welcome back, everyone. Oh, I can feel it. I can feel the hate. I can feel the people getting ready to, press that dislike button. But hold on. Today's video is going to be a little bit more relaxed. I just want to talk about some things, you know what I mean? Can you not? For my Monday videos, sometimes I'm not going to upload them. I was planning on doing like a Let's Judge Equestrians or whatever type videos uploaded on Monday, and then Raleigh reacts on Wednesdays and Saturdays. So we're still gonna stick with that. You're literally right in my face. Do you want something? Fucking crazy. So guys, today, welcome to Raleigh talks about news-related things in the equine world that I want to talk about because I'm getting bombarded with emails to talk about them. So, first things first, you bitches asked for it, so I came out with a but also notice my boobs merch, and I'm so fucking proud of this shit. I bought like so many of these for myself. We actually sold out of the socks, the leggings, the sweatshirt, and the actual t-shirt in 5 hours. So I am restocking them. I will let you guys know when they're back in stock on my Instagram page, so be sure to follow me. To all of you bitches who fucking purchased them in the 5 hours, holy shit, thank you. I guess it's something that everybody was really waiting for, which is why I tell you guys to follow Link and I on Instagram, because I will give you guys first dibs on my new merch, new products coming out, or anything like that. I also have new merch designs other than just the Notice My Boobs merch that will be coming out soon, so make sure to stay tuned for that so you can't miss that shit. Also, I want to do a little bit of a giveaway to all of you guys who bought the 2018 Love Your Horse collection. I want to thank every single one of you bitches for buying those. It means so much to me. And I want to give a special thanks to this beautiful, lovely lady whose face I have blurred or not blurred depending on our conversation after this video that I have with her on whether she wants to be shown or not. So unprepared right now. I told you guys that if you have an Instagram and you buy my merch, whatever merch, the boobs, the new merch in the future, the Love Your Horse, please, please, please tag me. And I just want to say a massive thank you to this lovely lady who is one of the chosen few that tagged me in her merch. Congrats. I am going to be giving you the Dr. Cook's bitless bridle that I own with the reins attached to it. I said the one that I own. I actually bought a new one. You're not getting the used one that I have. You're getting a new one. But it's the same exact one that I use on Link, that I love, that I train with. So please email me your information to the email below, and I will get that shipped right out to you. Okay, okay. So, bitch, let's get into it. Do you hear this chair? It's so squeaky. I know everyone clicked on this video because they want to hate. I'm sure there's already millions of people that click the dislike button, but we are going to talk about it. We're going to talk about the Claire eventing video. If you guys are, new, if you've lived under a rock, because over the last 6 days her video has just blown up, it's skyrocketed. Congrats to her. It has like 150,000 views on it. Claire uploaded a video going into a tractor supply store. And I know that I've made several videos on why you should never take your horse into stores and why it's really inconsiderate to other people and why it's really dangerous and whatever. I'm not going back on any of my beliefs, okay? And basically one day I was on Instagram and I saw her post, and I'm totally fine with Claire. I have no beef with Claire at all. She posted on her Instagram basically advertising for this video, saying, yo, I'm gonna make a video on this, you guys should go check it out, it was so much fun, blah blah blah. It was also an advertisement for Tractor Supply, which is something that's very important to keep in mind. Basically, it's an ad, right? Tractor Supply, I'm assuming, sponsored her. They paid her money to advertise for their store. But I commented on the post and I said something like, LOL, can't wait to make a video on this. It's so irresponsible, it's so stupid, so dumb. Which was me being sarcastic, which a lot of people didn't understand because I knew that this was an ad. And it's so funny because Claire and I talked about it afterwards and I was like, yeah, I don't think my joke was well received, but we talked about it afterwards because people were just like attacking me, like, how dare you, blah, blah, blah. Which brings me to something I want to talk about briefly, which is not related to Claire at all. But when someone does something that's wrong, they deserve to be called out for it, whether they are famous and have an audience or not. Okay, because people are so willing to call random ass people out, but they're always like, oh my god, you can't say that about this person, you can't do that about this person when the person's famous, or they have some sort of an audience or whatever, which is just such a double standard and totally hypocritical of everybody, because I don't give a shit if you're famous, if you have an audience, or if you are a nobody. I will call you out on your shit whether I like you or not. That's one thing that really pisses me off about a lot of people, is that so many people are willing to hate on other people, but then when someone does it that has an audience that they like, they're like, oh, you can't hate on them, like blah blah blah. You know what? No, you're wrong. And the only reason I'm talking about this story is because other equine YouTuber friends of mine reached out and wanted me to talk about this, because a lot of equine YouTubers who I'm friends with, they were like, yo, did you see Claire's video? Like, what do you think about it? It's kind of like really kind of stupid. A lot of people wanted me to, you know, give my opinion on it, because I'm the only motherfucking person in the equine world that's like, oh, no, I don't like that. I'm not hating on Claire at all, because, you know, Claire and I talked about it. I was like, yo, dude, I was just joking. I'm not going to make a video about you. And I originally wasn't planning on making a video. She knows that I'm making this, that I'm talking about this right now, so I don't want people to be like, oh my god, she's hating on you, like blah, blah. Claire knows that I'm making this video and knows that I'm talking about it. I don't think what she did was wrong at all. She didn't just randomly decide that she was going to take her horse into Tractor Supply, okay? It's a sponsored video. They reached out. They took all the precautions. She took all the precautions. She did a really good job of putting warnings in the video. She did a really good job of putting disclaimers saying, yo, don't do this. She put a disclaimer in the description. But I think the reason why a lot of people have a problem with this is because it promotes other people going into stores and doing this. Now, let's take Claire out of the situation and her video out, because I don't think it's a bad video at all. And, you know, I hate it when people are like, well, your video is promoting this to other people, when it's like, well, I clearly put a disclaimer in there so that way other people wouldn't do it, and I can't help how other people perceive my videos. That's why I don't have a problem with her video, is because it's just the same as my videos. If you want to use a good example, I would say my videos. And every single one of my videos, I put a disclaimer that says, do not attack these people. They're not bad people. They just do bad things. I'm not telling you that it's okay to go and hate on these people or whatever, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, do people still go and hate on those people that I, you know, criticize in my videos, that I correct and whatever? Absolutely. Even though I don't link the videos, even though I tell people specifically not to do that and that this is just my opinion, people still go and do that. And people want to say to me all the time that I promote that and whatever, and that's just not true. I can't control what people do that watch my videos, right? Same thing with Claire. The video was an ad, it was sponsored. This is the only way that it is acceptable to take your horse into a store, is if the store knows about it, the store is prepared for it, you get their permission to do this, and you take all the safety precautions necessary. And she even put a disclaimer in there and said not to do it. Does that mean that people are going to look at this video and be like, oh, I shouldn't do that with my horse? No, absolutely not. I'm sure there's going to be a lot of fucking idiots that are going to take their horse into a store now because they saw Claire's video, even though there's a disclaimer. So that doesn't mean there's anything wrong with Claire's video. That just means that people are fucking idiots, okay? It's like you have to hammer this into people's heads to be like, no, Claire did this in a responsible way, the only way that this should be done. You do not have the right just because you see somebody's video to do the same thing, okay? Now, personally, do I think it's a good thing to take a horse into a store, period? Absolutely not. I don't think there's a reason for it. Although it was sponsored, she probably made some money off this. And, you know, people need money nowadays, okay? Nobody's out here hating on sponsored videos anymore because, like, life is fucking hard. Get over it. But do I think that this should be a new trend, something that people should be doing? No, I don't think people should be taking their horses into stores. But let's, you know, let's go to the comment section because that is hysterical. Okay, we're all gonna have some laughs right now. $10 says Raleigh's gonna make a video about this. Bitch, someone owes you 10 bucks. Of course I wouldn't try this at home, only at the store. Don't try it at all. I worked at a Tractor Supply and somebody brought in a baby alpaca. This is how you should take your horse into a store. Glad Owen had the boots on. Bitch, it doesn't matter if he has boots on or not. Like, do not take your horse into a store, period, unless you have a situation that is extremely rare and extremely special, like Claire's situation. Otherwise, don't take your horse into a fucking store. They don't belong there. Anytime something is sponsored, it's an advertisement, which means there's a whole group of people, a whole team behind this, making it safe for everybody. The employees, the shoppers, the horse, the owner, everyone. I just went to a Tractor Supply yesterday, but I didn't take my horse. Don't ever. I've seen another person take their horse into a store, but I feel like you were being smart about it with the boots and the other person wasn't very smart. Owen is so brave. My horse would have been like, what the fuck? Yeah, exactly. Which is why you should never even consider taking your horse into a store. Oh God, this one kills me. If I had a horse, I would do that. No, even Claire says no. Okay, stamp it. No, no, right across the stream. No, stop it. I took my horse into a tack store once and he knocked a saddle stand over. You probably shouldn't have fucking done that. And that's really inconsiderate to the employees of the store and also the other customers that were shopping there and also the fucking owner of the store whose saddle you probably fucking ruined and also your horse for taking him into an environment that he obviously wasn't comfortable in. I think with it being an equine professional and a horse they know very well, this is a great opportunity to provide some education and exposure to horses. No. This is a great money opportunity if you're being sponsored and paid a lot. This is not a good training opportunity. When the fuck are you ever gonna need your horse to know how to react when they're inside a store with other people shopping around? Never. That's literally something that you would never need to train your horse for ever in their entire life. You know why? Because horses don't belong in stores. Okay, bitch? Do I have a problem with Claire's video? Absolutely not. What I have a problem with is all the fucking idiots out there that are not gonna understand that this is a sponsored video no matter how many times Claire has to fucking say it. So do I think people should be blaming her or attacking her for doing this with her horse? No, because it's a sponsored video and if you are going to take your horse into a store, this is literally the only way you should do it, is if it's sponsored and there's a whole group of people working behind you to make this safe for everyone. Second news story of the day, before we end this shit, is Men's Health magazine, which boy oh boy did I call them out last week on my Instagram. I had a major problem with their newest issue with John Krasinski, which just sucks so much because I love John Krasinski and he's like one of my favorite actors. But the thing is, this is not attacking him because, you know, John doesn't know anything about horses, I'm assuming, because anybody who knows anything about horses would never do this to a horse. And also the people who own this magazine, I'm assuming, know nothing about horses because they were so ignorant enough to use this as their magazine cover, which anybody who knows any fucking thing about horses would be like, yeah, maybe we shouldn't use that, okay? Even people who ride and work horses in bits, yeah, maybe we shouldn't use that photo, okay? All you have to do is be around a horse person for a fucking hour and you would know how fucked up this picture is. So all you bitches over here at Men's Health magazine, What is wrong with you? Where is your PR team? If I had a magazine that was like, I don't know, a Vogue or, you know, model type magazine, and we decided to use some sort of exotic animal that I don't know shit about, you better believe that before I publish that magazine to literally millions of people, you better believe that I'm gonna get the approval of some sort of animal expert that knows everything about that fucking animal and is like, yeah, that's totally fine, totally normal to post that photo of that animal, because fuck you. This is not me even attacking bits. I'm not even attacking bits in this photo. Just like, don't promote people ripping horses' faces off. Like, what the actual fuck, man? You're literally a major magazine company, and you are ignorant enough, naive enough to post this as your cover photo for the magazine. I feel bad for John Krasinski because he doesn't know shit about horses, and now he's the face of this, ripping a horse's face off that he probably didn't fucking mean to do in the first place. Yes, there is a huge possibility this could have just been a bad photo, okay? It was taken at the wrong moment. Then choose a different fucking photo, man. Why would you choose this photo to be your cover photo? So anyway, that's all I have to say on today's Raleigh Talks About Random Ass Things in the Equine World that is news somewhat to me that I want to rant about and talk about. Also idiots. So thank you for watching this, and to all the people once again who bought my merch, thank you so much. There is new coming out, so click that link down below to follow Link and I on Instagram, because that's how you're gonna figure out when the new merch is up. Otherwise, please subscribe if you would like to see more of this like really terrible, really shitty content of me just ranting about random ass things. If you disliked this video before even getting into it because you thought I was gonna hate on Claire, that's fine. Thank you for that. I love you guys so much, and I'll see you guys on Saturday for my Raleigh Reacts video. Maybe.